Welcome back to Shadow the Hedgehog. We are halfway through the neutral route. It looks like we're further in, but reminder, we have to do both of the ending bosses. And in the process of doing that, I am actually going to do that last level twice, because they are two separate missions.
Huh? What the? How can this be? Who are you?
Listen up, Shadow androids. The Eggman fleet is strong, but those black creatures are a formidable adversary. I must return to the base to devise a new plan.
Shadow? Android? Am I an android too?
Dad?
I like how he looked at his own hands for a moment, but before he did, it was like, what the hell is this?
Oh, this is still the original Omega. At least it sounds like it.
I don't think it is. He's a little more screamy this time around.
Shadow! What the fuck? Ah, my ears. Also, that always bugged me when Shadow was like, am I an android too? Like, there's a really easy way to figure this out. Try drinking some water,
Pinch yourself.
knock on your arm a few times, clang, clang, clang. Yeah, you're an android.
Yeah, maybe this is just a different person but the same modulator.
I feel like it, yeah.
Maybe, because Omega was never in Sonic X. So.
I've used a ring modulator on voices a few times, and when you really push it, it sounds like this. It's not quite clipping, but you can tell it's... God damn it.
Not here.
It's distorting underneath it, and it sounds even louder somehow.
Okay, comparing some issues between Sonic Heroes and Sonic the Shadow.
Sonic the Shadow.
The homing attack, I think it might be more accurate, but that shit still happens a lot. Like, you fling yourself off of ledges quite easily. Maybe not as easily. But then there's the Lightspeed Dash. I don't think I mentioned this. Lightspeed Dash, as a concept, is one of my favorite things in Sonic, because, like, using a line of rings to keep yourself on track and get a boost of speed is awesome. And I really wish Sonic games would use it more. When it works, because this game and Sonic Heroes, you very often will just Lightspeed Dash one ring to the side and then fly in the opposite direction. That happened to me today. I was trying to Lightspeed Dash one, like a line of rings. It just did one, and Shadow, like, leisurely and slowly flopped himself off a ledge because of it.
Also, Shadow, another thing to keep in mind, Omega even asked, are you the original? But you're very obviously blowing up fakes.
What? That hurts you?
Apparently. It's a good idea to kill those Bigfoot. You might remember them from Adventure 2. They've been demoted from boss. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
But when you kill them, you get a big-ass chain gun, which does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, isn't it like 3 times your length?
Yeah. I miss when Omega would just randomly scream, kill!
Yeah, you know what I miss when Omega would shut the fuck up. He literally has not stopped talking since we started.
Omega would be a perfect comedic character. Because you get... Robots are just great for, like, deadpan humor.
Like Mike.
And very direct monosyllabic answers. You think you could defeat me, Omega? Yes. Duh.
Of course. You are meat.
Shadow, there may be a fake.
I was going to shoot you, but I also poisoned your water. One of those will work.
It's also great when robots, like, lower their tone on the last word. Like how you often voice robots, Thorn, or like the robot butler from Clone High.
Linear ring pattern detected. Light dash opportunity present.
Drink this poison water or see if you will die.
If you fail, I will be disappointed.
But no more.
If you die, you are the original.
We're doing this Salem style.
Yeah, let's fuck all of this.
Oh, I didn't see this rail here for a second. I thought Shadow was just done.
Yeah, that's gonna take a nosedive.
Chaos Control is actually really useful if you do it right before one of those rail segments, because the game is programmed well enough that it won't just dump you into a bottomless pit when you do that.
Thank goodness.
So even when you run out of the blue meter, it will take you all the way to the end. All the way to the end of that section.
God, I think you would be better off throwing the rocket launcher at them than using the rockets. Using it as a bat or something, just not firing it.
I do think it's kind of neat that Eggman went out of his way to make a bunch of Shadow androids just because of how well and effective Shadow was in Adventure 2.
Yeah, like, why? He's very powerful. He's just slow. He's just, like, slightly slower than Sonic, and Eggman's like, we can't have that!
Well, he also figured out, you know what Shadow was missing? Arm rockets.
Then he can be dismissive and blow me up.
That's my job.
Yeah, but you don't like me, so...
You ever think about how funny it is that Eggman likes to make structures with his nose and mustache? Guess not.
Oh, I just didn't have anything to add to this.
No, it's okay.
I was like, yep, his face is on stuff.
Pretty silly.
Alright, let's show off the Chaos Blast.
Hey, you haven't done that yet.
You're actually able to do it 3 times with just a full meter, but if you position it right and kill a bunch of good enemies, that fills the meter back up so you can keep doing it.
It's very useful. Much more so than Chaos Control if you're not doing the neutral ending.
Now, Doctor, you will tell me everything.
Perfect.
I'm cold.
Cold like an android. Why?
Why, Eggman? Why? I actually do like the little emblem for Shadow the Hedgehog.
Eggman detected. Approaching this direction.
Shadow and Omega? Why, you traitors! You two are going to stop me? Move aside!
Doctor, please, I need to know. Those androids, the ones that look like me, am I?
Yes.
What?
You and Omega are my creations. But you betray me as you stand here before me. So now, I will destroy you both, turning you into scrap metal!
Eggman, I will defeat you once and for all.
This is what you get for turning...
I like how Shadow just kneeled down in existential dread. Like, I'm surprised you could even fight this boss.
So there are only a handful of bosses, and whichever route you take, you're going to run into one of them. There's like 4. This is probably the easiest of all of them.
Wow.
I don't know if Eggbreaker in general is, but this version of him, because something I haven't noticed yet is he is surrounded by turrets, and the turrets will just chew through his health.
Ah.
This is me discovering it. What if I just... Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Would you give me that?
I see. Bullets work on humans. Who could have guessed?
And if he blows up the turret, that means I get the gun, which is one of the most powerful guns in the game.
next time. You wait and
Oh no, I'm weak to bullets. Who could have guessed?
An android.
Omega, what the fuck are you doing?
I was like Omega doing a triple axle back there.
Party.
I am programmed for ballet.
B for bloody ballet.
I like the cut of your jib.
I think after this part, I start cutting out the loading screens. They're weirdly slightly long.
The pieces are coming together. This ultimate life form they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died, and I'm its copy. I must be the android Dr. Eggman created. Then it's clear what needs to be done. Doctor, you're going straight to the place you created me from.
You're going back to your office. And you're gonna stay there, young man.
You're gonna be grounded.
But I don't want to do paperwork.
Too bad.
You have 25 years of backed up paperwork. Someone needs to do it.
Do you want to help?
So jumping between rails in this game is a lot easier than in Sonic Heroes because it's clearly programmed in for you to jump to the next rail. Like, it doesn't just send you flying off to the side and hoping that you land on a rail. For fuck's sake.
You were saying?
I wanted to test my android capabilities.
There needs to be a rail there for you to jump to, but Shadow will actually flip over onto it.
It actually feels good. Like, that's the one of the few things I remember about playing it, is that changing rails in Shadow is much better than in Sonic Heroes, because it actually feels good. Where with Heroes, it always felt like a gamble, like,
yeah.
Well, I hope I make it.
You might have also noticed the homing attack. It's a very good homing attack in terms of homing, less so in terms of attack. But also, the game gives you so much margin of error that it feels like it's pulling you towards enemies. It doesn't matter how far away you are, as long as you've aimed slightly in the direction of an enemy, Shadow will spend a full second flying over to it. And it's also really slow, so like that, it feels awkward. Awkward in its own way.
Yeah, it feels often like you tend to homing attack things you don't even know are there.
Kinda, yeah.
Wait, do they actually call it gun in this game?
Yeah, they only called it GUN in Sonic 06.
Right, okay.
But then again, this is a game with guns, so you'd think they would.
I would find it really weird that they would spell it out every time while you're picking up guns.
Is there a canonical, like, meaning to the acronym GUN?
I think.
Time to Google.
It has one, but it's escaping me right now.
Guardian Units of Nations. That is bad.
Yeah, that's pretty dookie.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's according to the Sonic Fandom Wiki. That's what it means. I mean, I guess it's because, like, the United States in this game is called the United Federation or something. But that still doesn't work, because it's not a guffin. But I wish it was.
The game... Okay, this works too, but the game wants me to do a triangle jump in there. That also carried over from Sonic Heroes.
It's also weirdly slow.
Damn, not here.
Whatever.
I really wish it just stopped at damn. Just damn.
Damn.
Do you think if this game did end up getting rated T for teen, like there would be more swears?
Oh.
Like, you said A for ass in the last episode. Would he say, Eggman, I'm gonna kick your ass?
Well, here's the thing. The early cutscene we saw, the intro cutscene, like, Shadow originally actually said, just what the hell is going on here? But then, once E10 came out, Sega decided to just randomly censor themselves. So, he was swearing a little. I mean, hell isn't really a swear, but I just think it's funny that they refrain from having Shadow say hell, yet Sonic Adventure DX Happy-Go-Lucky game actually has a dialogue box that says, an inmate from whatever has escaped from hell, because it's one of the mission mode things. So I just think it's really funny that the game that tried to be really cool and edgy is the most childish by a landslide.
It's non-committal. Nah, fuck it.
I love how you can help Eggman right after he tried to kill you. Like, directly after.
Again, half-baked.
Very.
Shadow, can you help a brother out? I mean, I know I tried to blow you up, but these guys are in my house.
Which is it, creator or brother?
I am Eggman Android, and I'm on your side?
Shadow turns to Omega. Omega shrugs.
What's my serial number, Doctor?
Frosted Flake.
Cheerios.
Damn it. We had the same joke.
Omega's head starts spinning fast. I am Weedy.
I knew it.
So I am a frosted flake. More than good. I'm great.
Great!
Stay away from the bombs that my robot is tossing. And whatever you do, don't try anything funny.
What do you call a chicken who died? Dead. Was that funny?
I was going to say don't do a knock-knock joke, but don't quit your day job.
I don't have a day job. What if I worked for Gun? You think they'd let me after all the soldiers I've killed?
No, they're currently invading my house. They're the bad guys, Shadow.
Can't wait for Shadow the Hedgehog 2, the day job, where he works at Amazon or some shit.
No, like, not that, but I did like in Sonic 06, Shadow just had a job. He just worked for Gun, so he was sort of like no nonsense, just do the job, get shit over with.
Does that mean he also had like a paycheck and a house and days off?
Wouldn't it be kind of fun to see that?
I would love to see Shadow go to his apartment and just throw a couple case files on the table, just being like, it's my day off and they called me in, damn it.
Nice to see you, Shadow Android. And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you could challenge me?
Dr. Eggman, I will destroy you and reign supreme.
Yes, Doctor. You will regret ever having created me. You're going straight to hell.
Why, you're nothing but pieces of scrap metal. Once I'm done with you, you'll be thrown in the junkyard. You will feel my wrath.
Here's another very recurring boss. This is one of the dumbest. So Eggman thought, what's the best way to fight someone? Gambling. Gambling that also affects me. So Eggman is just running around in a slot machine. There's 3 buttons on the front. Every time you hit it, or every time he hits it, one of the panels stops. And if you can get all 3 to be the same thing, something will happen. That first image is a bunch of robots. That's obnoxious. There's also rings, there are missiles, there are bombs, and there's Shadow Fever, quote unquote, which just gives you a full red meter, so you can Chaos Blast him. This, by far, is the most useless, because you do not need rings, and the game doesn't hang on to rings, and I don't even think it affects your score for the boss. At least I'm not sure. But the key with this is Eggman will activate the slots himself. It doesn't matter who activates the first 2 slots. It matters who activates the third. Because the third one is whoever the gambling robot decides, okay, that's who I work for, I guess. So if you activate all 3 for missiles or bombs, Eggman attacks himself. For example.
No, don't drop them here.
He just falls on his face.
And bombs himself. So here's what I was talking about with the homing attack too. You have so much margin of error for this. You can attack, and he moves so quickly that you go flying after him and spend several seconds in midair. Why did you even include a let's charge up my enemy thing into your fucking slot machine, Eggman?
It's like the one Saturday morning cartoon thing this game has.
So what's fun about this is if you come into this boss fight with the lowest amount of lives possible, by default he will automatically fire missiles and hit himself, and that's a speedrunning tactic. People deliberately lose all their lives before this fight because he automatically shoots himself. It's an accident because he's like, no, missile fever! Ah! But the fact that it's a guarantee is really funny.
Also, just attacking the buttons does damage to him, but the primary thing is you want to make him attack himself.
When you said when you get a certain slot, he hurts himself, I was just hoping he would be like, well, rules are rules, then punches himself in the face.
No, he's surprised by it every time. The annoying thing is he does turn around after a point and you have to go the other way, at which point he's probably going to hit the slot himself.
Now it's time for bomb fever. Get ready to be blasted into oblivion.
The way he face planted, though, I
Yeah.
can't get over that.
No way, we're not done.
Stop!
Wait, abort launch.
It's so
Like
anticlimactic.
it hurt very much. Yeah. Oosh, my hiney.
Maybe they included this to be like, see, Eggman's kind of edgy too. He gambles.
Miss Casinopolis?
He gambles his life away, I guess.
No, don't drop
But then they put gambling in games directed at children anyway, so
That's a good point.
this game's just ahead of its time. This game predicted FIFA microtransactions.
Maybe they just had a really good joke and they thought this was really funny.
me.
No, we'll never know what the last slot is.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
I was kind of hoping he would have a quip related to the roulette or something.
You just bet on your last dime. He's right.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate battle life form created by Eggman. You may have created me, Doctor, but I will now lead this empire and androids will rule. This is who I am.
Eggman, target acquired. Locked and loaded. Fire.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Just karate chops him?
Finger gun. Ooh, Julian K time.
Oh, is it this machine again?
No, this is a new theme.
Oh, okay.
They actually, depending on which route you take, you get a different ending theme.
I think we could put in our yearbook least likely to know what neutral means for Sega.
So I'm guessing we're going to watch through the credits every single time.
To hear the new song.
All right.
Not every single time, but every time there is a new song. There's only so many.
Yeah.
This is one of the better themes, I think.
There's a Power Man 5000 song in this game.
Yep, that's for the evil routes.
I don't think I've heard it, and I don't think I'm a Power Man 5000 fan, and I don't think that song's very good.
It's not. But in a way, that's kind of awesome. At least for this game.
You know, it's a shame, like, a few years later, they released an awesome song called Supervillain. Why couldn't they just waited and use that song?
They probably had the song ready to go, but they didn't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Because according to Jun Sonoe, like, he tried to get into contact with a couple other musicians, but he wasn't able to get them in time and like work out any licensing, so there are a couple of songs that he wrote that didn't get into the game. So, I mean, God, 4Kids Entertainment, seeing that in the credits, so it brings a smile to my face, but the idea of Shadow Android taking over the Empire and killing Eggman and all that, it's not bad, but it's just, nothing is, he just kind of believes it. Yeah, I made you, Shadow. I'm an android. There's no other possible solution. That's just what I am.
What I think would help with the sort of non-committal nature of this is if you actually saw a little bit of what happened after the ending. All of the endings are just Shadow going, "This is who I am." Credits.
Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do.
Imagine if we saw Shadow standing above the burning wreckage of a city with a bunch of androids shooting everything.
Yeah, that would take too much commitment for this game.
They probably didn't have enough money in the budget for that.
We're watching what they blew it on. I'm singing along. This is what it means to be free.
Eggman could have said literally anything with the same tone and he would have believed it is my problem.
You're not an android, you're my coaster.
It's true.
I am Shadow Coaster.
You're 5 rats in a trench coat.
Me and the microwave will take over.
It's true. That's why I eat from the garbage. Because there's 5 of me.
So you saw there we got a vacuum egg.
Oh, great.
When you finish a route, you unlock a new weapon. You might have seen the Shadow crates around the game. Those are where you can use the different weapons that you unlock. So here we can see. The game keeps track of every mission that you do. You need to get A ranks on all of those to unlock a secret at the end. You do not need to get all the keys, though.
That's a crock, man. That sounds miserable.
So here we go again. But this time we're going to be doing the dark mission.
Frankly, that sounds miserable in a good game.
If murdering Eggman in cold blood was considered neutral good, what the hell does neutral bad look like?
Eating him on camera. That's the credits.
While he laughs and says, "Yes, yes, feed on me, Shadow."
You know, that is evil, but for the wrong reasons.
Now, there is sort of a good idea at play here. Depending on which mission you do, the level can change. In this case, by helping Eggman to activate the magma flows in his base, the magma starts being more of an obstacle and you have to take a different route. And that can be cool, but it also makes the level harder to do.
Wow, yeah, look at that. You have to homing attack all those pods?
Well, here's the thing. The magma was there anyway. Or maybe I just did the good mission wrong and activated the lava in that one. But it actually makes it much harder to get around.
I was thinking you were gonna need like one of those floating Roomba things.
Nah, Roombas can't withstand lava. I've tried. I no longer own a Roomba.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Jake. I'm glad you're okay, though.
Oh, I'm fine.
Now I've got to go around.
I do like how his legs get kind of stretchy when he has to accelerate on the grinding rail.
Yeah, there's some weird squash and stretch in this game. In this adult game.
This would be a different game if it was rated A for adults, Jake.
Oh, AO? Oh, no. Don't give Sonic Team ideas in 2005.
I've tried. They don't listen to any of them. That's why they take all the bad ideas.
Ayo, the Hedgehog.
A for Auga, am I right? Shadow the android. Yeah. I'm just going along with this android stuff.
Hey, Frauga. Hey, Rouge, this is the path where I'm sexist.
Thanks for giving me the heads up.
You're welcome.
I respect you enough to warn you ahead of time.
It's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Now praise me for doing the bare minimum.
But also Auga.
I got out of bed. Auga, am I right? He's got the spirit, but he's just very confused. Very, very confused.
Nope, Thorn, go to the left. You don't need to go. This path is actually continuing on the good route.
No, this is not the good route.
It's also not a good level, but you know.
Don't touch that by accident, by God.
So this is a good example of the checkpoints actually being a good way to figure out if you went the wrong way. Because there are checkpoints along the different routes. So if you seem to be missing one, go back to the checkpoint before the grayed out ones and see a path you might have missed.
Oh, I thought those rings were the goal ring also.
So did I.
I was like, what?
And then you accidentally fall on it, and Eggman's like, now I gotta get the slot machine. I hope you're happy.
For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, the game will always send you to the furthest checkpoint, no matter where you are.
I like how the shadow head icon is the shadow artwork from Sonic Heroes.
Oh, it is. Wow. So, what's up?
Don't look at me. I'm waiting for you to do the rest.
What TV shows were popular in 2005? To see Mansers last night?
Of course I did. What do you think I am? A chump?
Some kind of Mansers not watcher?
Something you might have noticed there, when I dashed along the rings, you could see them being grayed out behind me. That's so in case if you fall down, you could still use that path. Because, like, they're technically still there, it just doesn't increase your ring count.
Yeah, it's a needed. Oh my god. See what I mean?
Shadow, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a necessary lightspeed dash that if it's not there, you can't get back to there. So that's why they have to keep the gray bits.
The doctor knows the truth about my existence. Nobody lays a hand on him except me.
You can kind of tell from Shadow's voice lines there, the ending lines for each mission are super compressed. His sibilance is so loud.
Yeah, you're right.
Doctor knows the truth about my existence.
You did very well, Shadow Android. You have surpassed expectations, equal to that of the real Shadow. Excellent. Now give me those emeralds.
Never!
What?
I didn't collect them to hand them over to you. I collected them to destroy you.
How dare you? I created you. I gave you life. I gave you an order, or have you forgotten? Idiot! Perhaps I need to teach you a lesson!
Wow.
I'll turn both
I like
of you
that
to
delivery.
ground with my
A lesson!
latest and greatest invention.
Oh, and guess what? Omega's here too.
Dude, where the hell did you come from?
I live here.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't see this in the last fight, huh?
Yeah, we did. We saw everything last time.
You're right, I forgot what I did.
It's just that in this path, Shadow Fever means he's gonna get funky.
I want to get down like an animal. That's only funny if you listen to Neil Ciceriga's mashup albums.
I'm a big fan of mouth sounds.
Also, just in general, sorry, I chew really loudly.
I chew when I eat.
Stop giving me rings. I already get rings.
Eggman, what do you do with rings out of curiosity?
They keep me alive, just like you.
He says, smashing his hand into a bowl.
That was Dakota accidentally dropping a fork.
I thought that was the sound of Eggman dropping rings.
It was good timing, though, wasn't it? I won't let you shoot yourself just yet. Okay, now do it.
Ow. Anyway.
That should do it.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Can't be!
Oh, I thought you were just gonna end it.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
Dickwad.
Dr. Sloppy Bitch.
A for a sloppy bitch.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate life form, a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. With the power of these emeralds, I will be stronger than him. This is who I am.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
So wait, I literally can't tell. Was that the neutral good or neutral bad?
That was neutral bad.
What? Are you sure they didn't get it swapped? I feel like ruling the world and being a clone are very different on the morality scale. This game sucks.
Jacob, about this game being half-baked.
But like literally, if you just swapped cutscenes, they'd make 10 times more sense. God damn it.
But, okay, what if Eggman just went, actually, Shadow, you're a piñata. I am. I wonder if I have candy. Like, he could have said anything to deflect it. It's
Shoots himself. Oh, it's just blood. Damn, dies.
Raspberry jam. I knew it.
I always knew that I was a toaster strudel.
Starts licking his blood off the ground. That's really dark. Never mind.
Welcome to neutral evil, Jake.
That's so fucked up.
You can't have any of this on your toast. Kills himself. Well, that was easy.
I'm not gonna be your tasty snack.
Oh dear, my most delicious of robots. No, stop, please don't. Shadow, what even the hell? I have to do it for me. This is who I
Chokes himself.
am. I can do that for you.
No, this is a path I must tread alone.
I am deeply uncomfortable. I was not programmed for discomfort, and yet here we are.
As you are passing out, your hand is loosening. You are likely to survive this.
Fuck!
Me, a robot programmed for murder, am uncomfortable with you right now, so you might want to lighten up.
Well, we lost control of that. Well, next time, we're going to take on the pure hero route. Like we've been saying, this game is half-baked. You can just go totally evil the first few missions, but as long as you take the good route and eventually, like, take the path down to the pure hero route, the game thinks, okay, you've been a hero the whole time. The pure hero, pure evil routes, quote-unquote, are just, for these videos, I'm only going to be doing the hero missions. So starting in part 3 and for part 4, I'm just going to be doing the hero missions, and we're going to get to those particular endings. So we'll see what this Shadow looks like when he's a hero.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Judging by how this game is, he's probably going to have already destroyed Westopolis and all the people within it, and then be like, good job.
And then Sonic will run up and be like, good job, Shadow, we saved the city! Building explodes.
You killed all the black aliens! Too bad there's only one survivor. Me!